Did the Affordable Care Act truly support small employers? Examining the SHOP program reveals a different story. Let's explore how Congress's choices left small businesses without adequate incentives for providing health coverage for their employees. Small employers have historically struggled with offering health insurance. They face higher premiums and more volatility. Additionally, they lack a comprehensive HR infrastructure. Mandating coverage could have forced many out of business. Congress exempted employers with fewer than 50 full-time employees from penalties. Why didn't Congress add incentives for small employers? The ACA aimed to support them through the SHOP marketplace. However, this system failed almost immediately. The employer mandate was not designed for small businesses. It was meant to prevent large employers from increasing federal spending. If millions of employees moved from employer coverage to on-exchange subsidized health plans, the federal spending would have exploded. The ACA offered SHOP as a solution for small employers. Unfortunately, the system failed, leaving them unsupported. Employer shared responsibility mandate protected the federal budget but neglected small businesses. The small group market continues to deteriorate. SHOP's failure led to new policy tools like QSERA and ICRA. QSERA and ICRA were introduced to support small employers. They offered more flexibility compared to SHOP. However, they also introduced subsidy offsets and complexity. These tools aimed to preserve federal spending. They limited the annual premium tax credit for employees. The SHOP program offered a 2-year tax credit for group coverage. However, eligibility was restrictive and participation low. The credit was available for only 2 years. Financial offsets were insufficient to attract small employers. Consequently, SHOP was phased out. Eligibility for the SHOP program was highly restrictive. Many small employers could not qualify for the tax credit. The restrictions discouraged participation. This limited the program's effectiveness. As a result, many small businesses remained unsupported. Participation in the SHOP program was extremely low. The restrictive eligibility criteria played a significant role. Additionally, the financial incentives were not attractive enough. Many small employers chose not to participate. This contributed to the program's eventual phase-out. The financial offsets provided by SHOP were insufficient. Small employers found the tax credit inadequate. This lack of financial support deterred participation. The program could not compete with other options. Consequently, it failed to provide meaningful support. The failure of the SHOP program left small employers vulnerable. They continued to face high premiums and volatility. The lack of support hindered their ability to offer health insurance. New policy tools attempted to fill the gap. However, challenges and complexities remained. Thank you. The ACA's lack of support for small employers is evident. SHOP failed to provide meaningful incentives. Despite new tools, challenges persist for small businesses.